I'm 50 and I want to talk about it. But I'm a television writer, and there's this rumor that there might be ageism in my industry. So I've decided to say I'm fitted. I'm Monica Piper, and the thing is, I don't feel like I'm fitty. Okay, fine, 55. Ish. Because aging is a subtle and sneaky thing. But I caught it the other day. The phone rang. I went, hello? I'll have to call you back. What the hell was that? That's not my hello. I have a hello. It's hello. It's efficient, a little sassy. Hello. Now there's this whole new syllable. Hello? I'm like, what, a decade away from hello? The point is, it's happening. And I'm single. And I don't want to be. So it's time to take stock. What do I bring to the table? First and foremost, I'm the mother of a magnificent 17-year-old son, a teenager whom I love and adore almost every day. So my time and energy is spent in raising a good man. From the time he was a little baby, I taught him to be a great guy. All women are goddesses, yes they are. The best women have a little bit of fat right here on their thighs, yes they do. What's a man's favorite word? Commitment, yes they do. But there's a piece missing. He's not seeing a loving relationship between a man and a woman based on trust and respect, where the man sees her as beautiful and not hot. He needs that, so I'm in a hurry. But I'm always in a hurry. I'm a New Yorker. I've lived here 25 years, but I'm a New Yorker. We move fast, think fast, talk fast, yet I chose on purpose to raise a son in Southern California. Do you have any idea what it's like for a New Yorker living with someone on dude time? Let's go! Mom, chillax. We've been saying it wrong all these years. It's not teenager, it's teen-ager. I'm 90, even though we all know I'm 55-ish. So what do I bring to the table? I'm sarcastic. I got that from my mother. She was the best. Mom, guess what? I'm an actress now. Oh, really? Well, that's fabulous. What are you in? Well, I don't have a play or a movie or a series or anything, but I'm an actress. You know, sweetie, that's such a coincidence because I'm a queen. I just don't happen to have a country. She was the best. And I did reach success as a stand-up and a writer, but she didn't know. Because by then she had Alzheimer's, and all her wit and brilliance and spark were trapped someplace vague and muddy. And my father brushed her hair and showed her photos and told her he loved her. And he bathed her and read to her, and our hearts were breaking as we watched her slip away. And he became small and exhausted, but huge to me the way he loved. And I'm starting to forget names, so I'm in a hurry. It's not like I've never been married. I was married. We were young, our values were confused, I don't really like to dwell on it. But I happen to have the wedding announcement here. I think if I shared this with you, it will cast some insight as to what went wrong. Mr. and Mrs. Peter Barron Jr. wished to announce the wedding of their son, Peter Barron III, a tall, extremely handsome, athletic graduate of Harvard Law School, soon to open a private practice in San Francisco, to a tiny Jewish woman who tells jokes. Named Furnished on Request. You're going to have to excuse me because I really need to take a sip of water. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm sounding kind of drunk. So I got married. That was then, and this is now. Thank you. And I'm older. And I've been through things. And now I want to live and I want to love. In June of 2007, I went in for a routine mammogram. Not that there's anything routine about a date with the sole remaining instrument of medieval torture. Right, girls? We're going to put the movie on this ice cold plate. Now we're going to take another ice cold plate, and we're going to squish the movie completely flat. Sunny side up. About a week later, they sent me a letter, actually more like an invite, to an ultrasound, which was then followed by a needle biopsy, at which point my radiologist said, look, the official results won't be in for about a week, but I'm going to be on vacation. So I think I should tell you now, you do have breast cancer, and you should start looking for a surgeon. On the way home, with an ice pack the size of Pavarotti taped to my left breast, I suddenly realized I was driving in the wrong direction. Faced with an unbelievable desire to just get home and crawl into bed, I made a swervy, illegal U-turn right in front of a cop. It's true. Took all of 4 seconds before he pulled me over. How are you today, ma'am? Not very good. What seems to be the trouble? I just found out I have breast cancer. And I'm not making it up. See? And that's just the tip of the ice pack. I know I shouldn't have made that turn, officer. I was just in a hurry to get home and tell my son, of whom I'm a single mother. I may have had breast cancer, but I wasn't an idiot. He told me to drive safely, and then added, good luck. When I got home, I realized already something positive had happened. And it was funny. At middle age, I finally cried myself out. I would take it. Through 2 surgeries, a course of treatment, and the love and support of Premier Oncology, I've tried to find the funny ever since. It's 2011, I'm cancer-free. When I went for my regular checkup not too long ago, and my doctor told me that everything looked good, but then casually mentioned that I had shrunk a half an inch. What? Let's see. I'm a single mother without a mother, trying to raise a good man and meet a good man, as good as my husband, as good as my father, as good as my son, earn a living, survive cancer, and now I'm shrinking? Is there a time limit to this? Or will it just keep happening until I'm a speck? Now I really need to meet someone before I disappear. So my friends have been fixing me up. I went out recently with a man who didn't have kids. You're my first single mother, he said. How does it work? I said, well, I list every chore, divide them in half, and do them all. He said, no, I mean dating. When can you get out? I said, well, I'm with him on school nights, and there's hockey practice and water polo and SAT prep and guitar lessons. And he said, hey, I get it. Every relationship's going to have complications. Unless you meet someone when you're like 9, there's always going to be some baggage. Baggage? My son isn't baggage. Baggage is maybe a jealous ex-husband about to get out on parole. Or a live-in uncle with a bird. And even those started with love. So let's not call it that. Let's call it life. Because it is what it is, and that's what I bring, and I can't be afraid of it. So I'm going to meet this man. Maybe he's even here tonight. And we'll talk outside, and it'll be day one of a lifetime together. And I'll say, when did you know you loved me? And he'll say, you had me at hello. Or I'll go on J-Date and see single father with a life, seeking impatient, sarcastic, cancer-surviving, fiddy-ish, shrinking woman. It could happen. Someday my son might write that, looking for someone just like his mother.